Acro and Bat were involved in an incident that left one bound to a wheelchair and the other comatose. Now, Acro is cared for by Regina, whose father has just been murdered. Today, I'll perform a trick that will reveal the truth behind his death.
Objection! I've had enough of your bluffing. Hear me, Phoenix Wright? Do you take us for fools? The witness clearly could not have committed this crime as you claim. He couldn't even get down the stairs.
Yes, this is true.
You're aware that I'm not a magician, right? So are you saying that I had an accomplice?
I'm not. What I'm saying is you committed this murder all by yourself. Ah!
Such foolishness. Tell us, can you back up that accusation? Can you explain how this poor man sitting before us killed Russell Berry?
Yes, and I will.
This will be a very interesting story. I'll be listening.
I assure you this will be a very interesting story to say the least. What's more, I'm going to have a little help telling it to you.
What do you mean?
That night, the ringmaster made his way to the plaza. He'd been summoned there by a note. Awaiting him in the snow was a large wooden box. He wanted to see what was inside of it, what mystery it held. But it was locked, so no matter how hard he tried, he could not get it open. This left him no choice but to try to take the box with him. In order to lift the heavy box, the victim had to squat like so. And then, a deadly weapon came crashing down on a collision course with his head.
What is that?
Max Galactica?
That's right. The murder weapon was quite a unique one indeed. The defendant's prize, which he won at the Magician's Grand Prix, a life-sized bust of himself. And now the trick that proves the witness is a magician in his own right. Take a slow-motion look at the illusion he performed. And that is it, how the ringmaster was killed by an illusion. It's true, and the only one who could have pulled this off was the man in the room directly above the crime scene, Acro.
I'll say, that was a show.
Hold on just 1 second, Phoenix Wright. Are you seriously suggesting that's what's happened? For starters, how could he operate his wheelchair while carrying around that statue?
He didn't have to carry the statue around. All he had to do was drop it on the victim's head to kill him.
Then tell me this. How could he so accurately hit his target from all the way up there? It seems highly unlikely—
That's where the wooden box comes in. If he dropped the bust at the moment the victim tried to lift the heavy box, there's no way he could have missed.
And how did he get the heavy box to the scene?
It's quite simple. He tied it to a rope and lowered it from the window just like the weapon.
About that, if he can't climb a flight of stairs by himself, how could he get that up to his room?
He did have help for that.
What? A monkey?
Yes, indeed. I'd like you to meet Acro's roommate, Money the Monkey. Money's a little bit of a thief, and has a habit of taking what he steals home with him. It's possible that Acro thought of his plan after seeing the bus that Money brought up to their room. I stand by my claim. All this proves Acro could have killed Barry.
Order! The defense has made some truly extraordinary claims. However, they do make sense.
Don't be fooled, Your Honor. After all, we heard the pitiful clown's testimony. He saw the defendant fly away from the crime scene.
And you saw how he explained that testimony. He was telling the truth.
It was a bust of Max with his cape stuck to the back of it.
If you think the show's over, you must be living in denial!
In denial!
Gorgeous! Look at me, everybody! I'm as light as a feather, flying like a bird!
How could a fool as foolish as you figure out such a complicated and elaborate magic trick?
I can't take any credit for that. An expert told me everything.
Recreate the killer's magic trick. Get real.
Listen, you need this.
My fellow performers simply have no interest in helping to exonerate me.
That's not true. No matter what, the Berry Big Circus must get through this together.
That circus was Russell Berry's dream.
Max took the clues that we had found so far and unraveled the mystery. How exactly Acro could pull off this trick. And with people from the circus working together as a team, we were able to recreate what happened that night.
But why? Both of these men were willing to testify against the defendant.
It is true that everyone initially suspected Max killed Russell Berry.
You want us to help that jerk?
Why in the world would we want to do that?
To return the favor, he renegotiated his salary with Barry. And though he asked to be paid more, the paperwork shows he wanted a raise for all of you too.
Are you kidding me?
I'm completely serious. He wanted you to be more motivated. He may be egocentric, but this proves he truly cares about the circus. Once they learned what Max had done for them, it brought them all together.
That's gorgeous.
Well, Acro, what now?
Max is complicated. And you put on an amusing circus yourself, but still, that's all that it was.
You're far too naive, Phoenix Wright. For you have yet to answer one very important question.
Why in the world would I ever want to murder the man who was like a father to me?
Because...
Yes, you never discussed a motive. As he said, the witness thought of him as a father and was forever in his debt. So why would Acro want to kill him?
Do you have a credible motive, defense?
Seems like you're backed into a corner, aren't you, Phoenix Wright?
This is tough. Do I really have to tell the court the ugly truth? Come on, do what you gotta do. You're gonna have to come out with it. She needs to know the truth.
He's right.
Acro, have you seen this note before? It was found in Barry's office.
Oh? What's it say?
It says, to the murderer. You haven't forgotten about 6 months ago, have you? I have conclusive evidence here with me. Come to the plaza in front of the lodging house tonight at 10 p.m.
What the devil is this about, Phoenix Wright?
On the morning before the murder, this was posted on the circus's bulletin board. This note is what brought the ringmaster to the scene of the crime.
He was told to go there?
The note mentions something that happened 6 months ago. And that is the final key to this mystery. So let's unlock it.
Order!
That was a great show, Mo. But what is he talking about? What happened 6 months ago?
Regina, listen to what he says. Then you should understand.
Yeah, sure.
Please tell us exactly what happened at the Berry Big Circus 6 months ago.
Acro's little brother Sean Dingling, also known as Bat, was attacked by Leon, the circus lion, in a horrifying accident.
He was mauled by a lion?
Although he survived that attack, he remains in a coma to this day.
The prosecution is quite aware of this accident. It was a real tragedy.
It's not a simple accident.
What? How do you mean?
Earlier, Regina, the animal trainer, had given Bat this scarf as a gift. He was in love with her and wore it around his neck. As a show of his devotion, he opened the lion's mouth to perform one of Regina's tricks. But things did not go as he'd planned.
The lion had been trained since birth. Do you believe the ringmaster caused the attack? Because I don't see that as a possibility.
Before it bit down, I heard that the lion smiled.
But that's crazy! Is a lion even capable of smiling?
You're just making things up!
But when we had the scarf tested for anything out of the ordinary, we found traces of something on it.
Well, what was it?
Black pepper.
Seriously? Don't tell me.
The lion wasn't smiling that day, was he? You know the truth, Acro. Leon was just having the same kind of reaction that most people would have. He sneezed due to the pepper that was sprinkled on the scarf.
A tiny bottle of pepper. Is that why it was in the box?
It is. The note mentioned conclusive evidence, and you're looking at it.
Well, I never.
Here are the results of the tests on the scarf.
The court accepts them.
So he sneezed because of the pepper? Is this some kind of foolish joke, Phoenix Wright?
I wish I was joking, but I'm being deadly serious. It's true, and once Acro learned what happened, he began to plot his revenge. He wanted to get even with the person who'd given the scarf to his brother.
But that's me.
I see. So the target was never Russell Berry.
Correct. It wasn't the ringmaster, but his daughter, Regina, the animal trainer. When she brought you your breakfast that morning, you slipped the note into her pocket. However, she had no idea what it meant, so she put it on the bulletin board.
Then her father found it? But why would he have taken it?
I think it was because he probably knew the truth behind that tragic incident and wanted to intervene and protect his daughter, so he went in her place.
Daddy was protecting me?
Since Acro was limited by his wheelchair, he couldn't get close enough to the window to see that Regina wasn't the one below. So he proceeded as planned and dropped the bust anyway.
But that's ridiculous!
All along, you believed that you were taking revenge on Regina. But you ended up killing Russell Berry, the man who loved you like a son.
Witness, what do you say?
I still don't see your proof.
My proof?
How can you say for certain that I dropped Max's trophy on Mr. Berry that night?
Yesterday, the police conducted a thorough search on the Berry Big Circus compound. And I know they didn't find a life-size bust of Max Galactica upstairs in the witness's room.
What? But it was there!
If that's true, do you have any idea where it could have gone, Mr. Wright?
This is a comprehensive list of every single thing that was found at the circus. But there's no mention of any kind of trophy.
I saw it!
It would seem as though you don't have any proof linking me to the supposed murder weapon, do you? So what will you do now? You can't arrest me without proper evidence.
Acro! You're lying through your teeth! I know you had that statue! Come on.
Sorry, defense, but I shall have to disallow your claims against the witness due to a lack of compelling evidence. Prosecution?
And with that, the cross-examination has reached its lackluster end.
It can't be over!
Objection! Think about the message Detective Gumshoe gave you earlier and then decide if you're ready to give up so soon!
What did he tell me?
I got a message for you.
The verdict will be decided at the very last second.
Last second? But that's right now!
Acrobats are known for living on the edge, and this acro guy is no exception to that. But don't forget, you have to walk a different kind of tightrope with every case you take.
Maya.
I'm right here with you, and I know we can cross this one together.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Your Honor, I can provide you with the evidence that you need. The weapon used to kill Barry.
That's impossible. There's no way.
This is just foolish rambling! You don't have any evidence because you don't have a case!
The verdict will be decided at the last second. In other words, the bust's location will become clear right now at this very moment. We saw it the first day of the investigation in Acro's room, but it was gone the very next day. The police did conduct a thorough search of the premises, so that means Acro must have hid it somewhere. And there was a warning, so it had to be before the police came. I see what happened. Now, Acro.
What do you want?
for you to lift the blanket on your wheelchair.
And why would you want that?
Yesterday, the police couldn't find the bust anywhere on the circus grounds, and so, that would imply it was taken from the scene.
Oh, please! All we did yesterday was search! We took nothing!
Wrong. Something was taken from the circus. How could you forget? After all, it was you, Acro. And by that time, you had already hidden the bust in a place where you knew they wouldn't look.
But we were thorough!
And that means you should still be hiding it. Right here at this very moment. You have it now. Under your blanket!
Nice job.
And there it is!
How could this be?
This is about as busted as a guy could get. I'm actually holding the murder weapon. Your Honor, I am the one who killed Russell Berry. Everything is just as Mr. Wright says. To be totally honest, the moment that the search went down, I knew that my time was running out. It looks like I was right. I'm sure that's why you let us know about the search yesterday, Miss Von Karma.
Well, Scruffy McTrenchcoat?
You know my motive. I wanted revenge on Regina for taking my brother away from me. One day, Bat was being silly and sprinkled some pepper on her. Her sneezing fit made everybody bust out laughing. It was just a harmless prank. He was completely in love with her. And of course, she didn't mean anything malicious. She just wanted to make my brother sneeze too. I knew that. But she was just so damn clueless about the whole thing. It drove me crazy.
Hey, if Bat becomes a star, do you think he'll be smiling down on us from the sky above?
It was all so simple-minded. How the hell could she not understand? That's why I did it.
Horrible.
I didn't want to be caught, because this means I'll leave Bat behind, but I'm guilty. So, I deserve my punishment.
In a way, you're a victim as well.
Thanks, but you're wrong. I'm just a murderer.
Bailiff, apprehend this man. He'll be going straight to jail for what he's done.
Wait!
Regina?
I haven't gotten a chance to apologize to you yet. Apologize?
Please don't.
All of this is my fault. First Bat, then Leon and Daddy. They're gone because of me. It's not him. It was me. I should take the blame, so you should put me in jail instead. Please.
That's kind of you, but I'm the only one who meant to kill anybody.
Acro.
Regina, do you understand why Acro tried to hide his crime? It's because he couldn't just run away.
Oh, has Bat?
That's right. Bat has been asleep for 6 months now. And when the day finally comes and he wakes up, Acro wanted to be by his side. What happened to Bat chased Acro forever. Do you understand what other people's lives can mean to somebody?
I swear I'll be there for him while you're gone. Bat is gonna wake up someday and I'll be there to tell him how much he means to you, Acro!
And now, I shall hand down the verdict. I find the defendant, Max Galactica, not guilty!
You done it!
I mean, I'm not made of stone, but I better get rolling.
The jokes are still as corny as ever.
Thank you very much, for visiting the very big circus and watching me flex my comedy muscles. We really hope you enjoyed it, folks. I may be a silly clown, but I do take laughter very seriously. And I'm proud to be the new ringmaster of the greatest circus in the world! Hey, who turned off the lights?
Here we go.
Hold on, what's up?
Gorgeous! But there's something missing here.
Wait, Is that him?
You can't claim to be the world's greatest circus without magic. Right, loves? No, you need the world's greatest magician.
Hey there, Max!
It is him. But why? I thought he had moved on from us.
Gorgeous. If you're on a journey to be the best, I'll take that road with you. On one condition.
Yeah?
And that is, of course, if you can somehow forgive my boorish behavior.
Well,
Can you, Ringmaster?
Yes, of course! If we have you, we can conquer anything we face! No, we'll conjure anything, know what I'm saying? We want to see the best circus in the world! They really thought I was funny?
That was a good one, Mo.
Okay, let's remember Russell's dream and put a smile on everybody's face!
You knew this was gonna happen, Nick?
So gorgeous!
Then, he found it.
The search you called for really did the trick. I'm floored. Did you know it was gonna go down like that?
No. But I did know if he was on the case, it would be found.
That's Phoenix Wright for you.
I have to go now. But I will talk to the chief prosecutor and ensure that Acro isn't treated badly.
Sir, we'll be ready to welcome you back. Thanks again for the help.
Objection! Will Powers invites us to a superhero convention, but something goes afoul at the venue. Yet again, an actor playing a samurai is accused of murder, while an assassin takes Maya hostage to make a demand of me. It's something that only a defense attorney can do, but should I give in? When times get the most desperate, an old friend makes his return. Find the contradictions, believe in the truth. Next episode, Farewell, My Turnabout, First Trial. Take that!